Hey guys, today I'm going to do the work together problem 10-1. All the content is taken from the Century 21 accounting textbook. So why don't we go ahead and begin by just reading the instructions, the sales journal, and accounts receivable ledger. Accounts receivable ledger, sales journal is listed in the working papers. Your instructor will guide you through, save your work, and then make sure you complete work together 10-2 on the same papers. So start a new page for an accounts receivable ledger account for Venice Cafe. The account number is 120. The balance on September 1st of the current year is $390.34. So zoom in there. Who is the account? Start a new page on the accounts receivable ledger for Venice Cafe. So the customer is Venice Cafe. So we can go ahead and write that on the customer line. Let's see if we could split it. The account number is 120. Account number is 120, so we'll go ahead and write 120. See how this is in nice order. 110, 120, 130. Accounts receivable ledger. The balance on September 1 of the current year, so we'll go ahead and we'll write the date. September 1 balance goes on the item line. This is just taken from the previous book, so it was already journalized, and all we have to do is write the balance. So it's a debit balance of 390 and 34. 390 and 34. Okay, there we did. We opened up an account. Step 2 says, using the current year, journalizing the following transactions on page 9 of the sales journal. Right away, we know it's page 9, so I'm going to go ahead and write page 9, sales journal. Classic Appliances operates in a state with a 6% sales tax. The sales invoice source document is abbreviated as S. So let's start with the first one, September 2nd. I'm going to go ahead and write the date right away, September 2nd. That's the P there. Okay. Sold merchandise on account to Lenny Stanford. That's who I sold it to. So I'm going to go ahead and write Lenny Stanford. How much did I sell? Oops, sorry, you can't see that. Lenny Stanford. I sold 1,600 plus sales tax. S221. So I'm going to go ahead and write S221. And the total amount was 1,600. So I know that's my sales credit. So I'm going to go ahead and write 1,600 for my sales credit. To calculate my sales tax, I'm going to take this number, times it by 6%, and my sales tax comes to $96. Lenny owes me $1,696. That's this plus this for accounts receivable. Lenny owes me that. Next one, on September 6th, sold merchandise on account to Washington City Schools for $680. Washington City Schools is exempt from sales tax. Great, so let's go ahead and write the 6th. Who's it to? Washington City Schools. No sales tax for them because they're a school, so they don't have to pay the sales tax. The sales number is S222, and that means they owe me $680, and I made a sale of $680. Debits equal credits here, debits equal credits, and debits equal credits here. Debit equals credits there. Great, next one says, the 7th, sold merchandise on account to Venice Cafe, $2,560 plus a sales tax. The source number was S223. So the date was the 7th. We sold on account. Notice how all the sales we're making are on account. That's why we're recording them in the sales journal. S223 was the sales number, and their total was $2,560. That's my sale, $2,560. That's how much money I made. I take this number by 6%, and I get a sales tax payable of $135.60. Now add those together, and their account receivable that they need to pay me is $2,713.60. Debits equal credits. I add these two together to get my total balance for accounts receivable debit. Last one is to Washington Schools again. Sold merch on account to Washington City Schools, $1,849. So this was the 15th. Washington City Schools S224, and the total amount was 1849. Okay, that means my total sales credit is 1849 as well. So if the organization is tax exempt, there is no tax payable credit because they don't have to pay the tax. They're exempt from it. If they are paying sales tax, you credit the amount of the sale and then you credit whatever the sales tax was. Okay, so you always list the company who owes you, the sale number, and then you have to determine if they need to pay sales tax or not. Then this is the amount that is owed by the company to us. All right, that finishes up our problem for 10-1. Good luck and see you next time.